Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today, so excited, we are premiering a, a tangle from our wonderful Tangle Addicts community. This is Louroll from Sandy Vaughan, also known as the Irish Tangler on Instagram. Information on connecting with her is in the For More Inspiration link, so you'll want to check that out for sure. All right, and I'm gonna do let's do it first, and then I'll share some information about this wonderful tangle. So it is Thursday, the time of this recording, and Thursday is Tangle Time Day. I do two sessions of what I call Tangle Time, where we take a tangle or two and we explore it and have fun with it. And when folks from our community uh, have deconstructed a pattern and and want to share it, then we make a big deal about it. So it's so much fun. So yeah, so we rolled out the virtual red carpet today and took a look at this lovely tangle. I'm looking for my pen. There it is. Okay, so this is a great. It's really a multiple use tangle. I'm going to do it as a fill in, but you'll see in the description section in the For More Inspiration link the um, the multiple ways that you can use this. So you can use it as a fill-in or a border. Um, it's just really neat. So I'm going to use it as a fill-in, like I said. And so I'm starting in the lower left corner, and these are basically just big C shapes. Like, come on, pen. All that build up, and then the pen poops out. It's like, oh, this. Let me move that one. I think this is the better. Yes. Okay. So just a nice C shape, and then we're going to continue along this along the bottom here. Now, one of the things that I noticed, of course, after doing it, was that Sandy has these not quite touching, and I'm finding if I go nice and slow, then it looks a lot nicer. So, and two, if I'm thinking of a bigger orb, so like we're just seeing the corner of an orb here. Mine still get bigger and bigger as I go. All right, so we have one row. Then next row, I'm going to start from the opposite corner because I find yeah you kind of have to. And same thing, but we're going to have it land right about here in the middle, of the top of this curve. And again, you know, if it touches, it's okay. Because I know that's how I did mine. It's plenty all right. Now, see, here's where my challenge comes in. And I need to focus on, like, this is a bigger orb, and we're hollowing it behind the others. You can see how mine kind of starts getting a little bit flat. So I'm going to, on purpose, nice curve line, nice C shape. Yes, like that. And yes, this is what I talk to myself in my head. All right, then, and you know what? Turn your tile if you need to make it more comfortable. Oh, and I guess that one will go all the way over there. Let's just do it. Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see, and that one I've touched, but it's okay. Some days I'm just not happy. Look at that. Some days I'm just not completely happy with the way that my pen is being. All right, so let's get this last row here. And you know what? Sometimes it's like if they just don't meet up, it's like oh well, it's all good. It's all good. It's Zentangle. There's no such thing as a mistake. Okay, so once you have this, then and this I realized after playing with it a little bit, and this is for me. So we're going to do two rows of dots, so shaped in a nice curved line, but towards kind of towards the corner here. So I'm going to start with the smaller one first, like so. And I found that keeping the dots nice and close together, going slow helps. So that way you can get it into that nice curve. Now these ones, as I noticed from on Sandy's Step Out, these ones do touch. Can come right off of that line, so no gap. And I think that that helps with the illusion of the going behind. But there is something neat about that gap in there also. And then, let's see. I would have some dots in here. There we go. That's this one. Let me just do this one. Sometimes when I do these where I have partial, go slow. To me, talking to me. I sometimes like to do the full ones first, so that way I can. You kind of get the. It's the repetition of the tangle in your hand and in your mind, or mine anyway. And then when I go to do the little partials, it's a little bit easier. And of course, turn your tile so it's comfortable for you. Some of these I'm pulling this down just a little bit further. And, okay, we'll leave those ones. Oh no, actually this one I could do. And then I'm like, oh, and what direction was I going? Okay, this will just be a partial. That's right, and this one should be easy. So should this one. It's like I go back after, and I think afterwards, and it's like, oh, why was that tripping me up all of a sudden? And who knows? If I figure that out, I'll write a book. And okay, and I almost think one of the hardest parts of this is slowing down a bit to do these little dots. We were joking on our time today that it's oddly deceptively difficult. It's like it looks easy, and it is kind of easy, but at the same time, there's a couple little aspects, just like getting these shapes uniform, and then too, alternating them, and so it's a fantastic tangle. It really really is. Okay, now for some shading, I'm going to put some graphite around the outside of those curved lines. You know what? We'll just do this one first, because usually I can't wait. It's kind of like, oh, the big reveal. I want to peek. So then this was like, okay, well let's get the tortillon out and let's just see what this is gonna look like. And sometimes too, it's really fascinating to, use the tortillon and see the difference it makes, and then add some more. And then you just kind of watch it transform before your eyes versus, because you could put the graphite on all of, in all of the areas, and a lot of times I do that. But this is super fun. And you start seeing them like peeling up, like tucking with my hands underneath the camera, like you can see what I'm doing in full. But they start, peeling up off of the page, and that's just so neat. And if you you want to have it have the effect be even more dramatic. Just add, at the line, you might have to go a little bit darker, and you could, well, actually, you can do that a couple of ways. One is adding more graphite, and two, and I think it was, was it last? Yeah, yesterday's Tangle. I showed how you could use the um, the colorless blender that we use for colored pencils. And I did not credit my friend Rosemary. Thank you, Rosemary. She shared that with me, and we did a whole a class on gems and marbles and neat things. And she had shared this, and I was like, I just thought it was for colored pencils. Nope. And so that's what I'm using right now, and I'm just kind of re-going over that base and see, get my hand out of the way. Yeah, so you can maybe see the difference as I'm doing it. And I'm just going over that base because I've already created the gradient. But I just want that darker right at the base. And I think you can see it happening. It's just fascinating. And I sometimes prefer this over adding more graphite because then then I don't get graphite remorse because then all of a sudden it's just too dark overall, and we don't want that. Just want it dark right around the edges. So look at how that pops. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so let me so I have to share with you. I mean, you can go and read it for yourself, but I have to share with you. You can go and look at the picture again on the For More Inspiration link. So, and I love this because a lot of times we think, well, where do you get your inspiration from? That question is a lot one because, like I said, we've got several tanglers that in our community that like to create tangles from the patterns they see, and so I'm going to read this because it's um, because it's hysterical. All right, so when Sandy sent me her information, this is what she wrote about her inspiration for Louroll. She says, so the inspiration for my new Tangle Louroll comes from the wrapping on our luxury quilted toilet paper from Andrex. Once you know Zentangle, you start to see tangle patterns everywhere, don't you? And you do. The trick, my own little sideline here, the trick is the deconstruction of them into the essential or the elemental strokes, and and trying to keep it in as few steps as possible and have that repetitive nature. It's not meant to replicate, just get close. All right, or just to see the pattern of it and then to bring that out. All right, so back to what Sandy says. So she says, I've included a close-up of the wrapper. So Irish people call the toilet the loo, and we call toilet paper Louroll. Then she says, since it's my sister Louise's birthday this weekend, happy birthday, belated birthday, Louise. I'm dedicating this tangle to her and calling it Louroll, spelled Lou instead of Loo. And I think she'll find the name connection very amusing, and I hope you do. We do. It's great. You never know where your inspiration is going to come from, and what a wonderful tangle it is. So let me share with you a couple of the pieces that I did at our Tangle Time today. I decided, or I let everyone know if they wanted to pair it with something else, they could. And so using the tangles over the last couple days, this was Conky, and I decided to put Conky in the middle. But I'm just feeling a colorful day today. I don't know why. So I decided to do it in green. Oh, because I was seeing kiwis out of it, kiwi fruit slices. And then I decided to do orange with that, and it was just a lot of fun. So this one I did it more as a border. And then the later session, I decided I wanted to use black and then have fun with a marble inside. I'm not sure which way. Oh, I think I like it that way best. Mm-hmm. Yes. And did the same thing, alternating it. But as you'll see in Sandy's samples, the multiple ways that you can use it. So this is kind of as a border, but in the round. And so I wanted to give that a try, and it turned out pretty good. So lots of fun. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, would love to have you click like. Feel free to share it. And if you like it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber on the channel. I've mentioned several times the description section. That's where you'll find the step outs. I always do my own version, and so you'll find that there. But more importantly, take a look at Sandy's. And below that, if you would like to, come online and have some fun with us doing something like this, and everybody gets to do whatever they want. It doesn't matter. The only thing that ties us together is the tangle that we're focusing on, and it's so fun to see what everybody does with them. And if you'd like to see, make sure to go to my website. That link is below, also, and subscribe to my blog. And then when I release the replays, and I do it all in a post, and I'll have the screenshots and then close-ups for those that where I capture their pictures, either via email or from our wonderful Facebook community. That link is also below. It's just really nice. It's so neat to see. So inspirational. So if you'd like to have that kind of fun, we love to have you join us. So find the classes/sessions link on my website, and come and join us. It's free. I do these every week. I have some also on Tuesdays that I do. One of the Tuesdays is free, and the other two are paid or are an exclusive to my Tangle Addicts membership club. So all of that information is on the website. Check it out. But come check us out for free. Have fun. And then if you like it enough to to do more, then great. We'd love to have you. All right. So with that, thanks so much for watching. And again, happy belated birthday, Louise. And I wish you happy tangling.